Good evening.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Hmm. So start speaking.
Yeah, sure. So, how is the weather there in Gwalior right now?
It's raining every day.
It's raining here as well right now, and
No,
it's
it's not
raining.
raining today. It was a sunny day. It was a sunny day yesterday too, but in the evening it was cloudy at 3 p.m. yesterday. And it rained continuously for 3 4 hours.
Okay.
It was drizzling actually. It was not raining. It was drizzling
Okay.
for 3 to 4 hours.
Here it is raining like cats and dogs. I mean, very heavy rainfall.
It's
So,
not
I
raining.
was I was actually standing in the balcony and
Gwalior,
enjoying
we
the
hardly in Gwalior we hardly have rain cats and dogs.
what rain what which symptoms?
We hardly have rain cats and dogs
Okay.
in Gwalior. We never have rain cats and dogs in Gwalior. It is only raining, simple raining, drizzling. That's okay. Actually, it is drizzling, it is raining, it is good for us, and Indra Devta, you can say, obliged us
Yeah, they
for,
are obliging.
for giving us raining and drizzling.
Yeah.
We cannot expect rain, cats, and dogs here.
It indeed is a beautiful gift by the God after scorching heat and sunny summer.
But this year, I think rain is okay. But in MP, flood situation is there almost in all the districts except Gwalior, Tatia, uh,
Indore, maybe
hmm,
Indore.
Indore. I'm not sure about Indore.
Okay.
So we don't have actually the average rain, or we haven't had actually. We haven't had average rain yet.
Have you ever been to Indore?
Yes, many times.
It is actually a beautiful city. My father says so because when he was working, he used to visit Indore quite often. So
Yes, it's neat and clean, of course. And it is called Mumbai of Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh, mini Mumbai, it is called actually.
It is called Mini Mumbai and Mumbai of Madhya Pradesh.
I receive lots of calls from Indore for stock advisors for investment and trading tips. Because
Indore is a very good city. Indore is a city for business people, and but actually there is nothing to visit, or there is nothing worth visiting.
it is just a normal city.
It's a
No,
city. It's a city. It's a city for education. It's good for business. You have good roads and shops. The people are enjoying there. People are rich there. They enjoy their life. can say in evening.
Yeah,
In evening, Maharaj, there is a Vishwara.
Maratha.
Vara is there in Indore. It's a very famous place. In the evening after 9,
Hmm.
when the shops are closed, the people come out of their home and they go to that place,
Okay,
that Vara. Only the stalls of chaat
okay.
are there, and people eat chaat until midnight or 1 a.m. It is means it's the chaat bazaar's day starts at 9 p.m.
In the night.
Yes.
This is very, unusual timing.
No, means their day starts at 9.
What is specialty in Gwalior? I mean, in terms of eateries and dishes. Like in Delhi, we have lots of places where people from outside come and visit to eat. So, what is the specialty in Gwalior?
Gwalior.
Yeah.
Gwalior is a very famous city in terms of historical
In
place.
terms of what?
Historical, it's a historical place.
Yeah, it's a historical place. No, I'm talking about like we. I know Gwalior is historical city and it has forts and all in there. But what is special in dishes available in Gwalior to eat?
Everything is available. People are very much fond of eating here,
Okay.
just like Indore. In MP, some of the cities like Indore, Gwalior, Bhopal, Ujjain, Jabalpur.
Mhm.
These cities are very famous in Madhya Pradesh. Gwalior is one of them.
So
So
that's
the people are very much fond of eating here. So definitely you get everything here and delicious. Like means if you prefer South Indian, it's very good. If you prefer Chinese food, it's very good. If you prefer Punjabi food, it's very good. If you prefer Rajasthani food, it's very good here. Means everything is available. Means the
I
in terms of food, I think the people like Gwalior.
okay. For example, in Delhi, there are lots of places where you can one can visit and enjoy the specialized food. Like in Purani Delhi, there is a restaurant called Kareem's.
Paratha, paratha.
No, Paratha Wali Gali is also famous, but Kareem restaurant is for actually non-vegetarian people. And likewise, there is a uh, uh, place, chaat shop, chaat pakodi shop in front of UPSC building. That is very famous in Delhi. Likewise, if you visit in South Delhi, there are several specialized restaurants which where you can enjoy different type of cuisine of different countries. Like there are Thai restaurant, Chinese, and Moroccan restaurant. I mean every kind of restaurant you can go there. And anyway, actually, Delhi is big city, so it can accommodate all these things. And also it is capital, so that's why it is getting advantage of it.
But here Gajak, Gajak.
Yeah, Gajak.
Gajak of Gwalior is very famous.
Gajak
Gajak
is
and
the
Gajak and Petha.
Petha is okay. Petha is also famous.
Petha from Gwalior and Gajak. Gajan from Gwalior is very famous.
Okay.
So
You know, when I was kid, I used to eat sweet. I mean, petha, especially petha, a lot because we always have petha at our home because whenever my father go to village and anyone from village come to us, they have to board bus from Agra. He has to change bus from Agra to Delhi. So whenever he is coming or my father is coming from Agra, he brings petha. So I have eat so much petha that if someone present me, I mean, hundred of variety, I will not eat it. you know,
Peta
that
actually contains lot of sugar.
yeah,
Contains lot of sugar. It is not very good actually for health.
yeah, it is almost 50% sugar, I would say.
50-60% of sugar
50%,
is
60%.
there. Actually, it's
Yeah,
not very good to eat petha, but people prefer petha. No, I don't
yeah,
prefer.
yeah. Okay, so I have a good topic to discuss today.
Okay.
Very important topic, which I think that really mean to our next generation. That topic is global
You want
warming.
to say it's worth discussing.
Yeah, it's worth discussing, and the topic is global warming.
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic, and of course, along with it, it's very important.
And also very controversial.
Controversial, of course, yes, and it is to be discussed and it is to be spread, and
Yes,
people should be aware of it. So, people should take some steps in their daily life to reduce that global warming as far as they can. We cannot do much for it, but if we take part and if we really want to do something to reduce global warming, if each and everybody in the world starts
hmm,
doing or starts making some efforts to reduce global warming, definitely it can be reduced.
yes,
But everybody has to be aware of it and determined to do something for the universe.
absolutely. But in 2015, last year, there was a all world leader meeting happen in France. All the president and prime minister of different countries met over
Instead
there.
of happened, you should use organized.
Yeah, meeting was organized.
Yes, instead of happened means it's not good word to use. The meeting of what? Leaders what? What did you say?
Okay. So all world leaders were gathered in France.
Gathered.
Yeah, gathered in
Gathered in
France
France for a meeting.
for a meeting, and that was related to global warming. And every nation expressed their feeling and how they can contribute towards global warming. But I was watching that summit on television.
I
On
think
it was
Pakistan was also there,
yeah, every country,
and
even
Pakistan was made fun because they went there with 2 or 3 phases only. Did you know that?
yeah. No, I was not aware
Yeah,
of
I
that.
read that news. I actually watched that news on
Okay.
television. That means the people actually made fun of. Nawaz Sharif there, because they went there just to read three of the pages on global warming.
Yeah, it. I didn't notice that thing actually,
It
but
is it's reality.
it. Yeah, it was
And we
broadcasted.
were, and 25 persons from Pakistan went there
To
just
represent
just
three
just
pages.
to just to enjoy, just to have food there and
And
everything. And the Nawaz Sharif read that report of three pages.
from India there were only 4 or 5 people, and most of them were scientists or someone who is actively involved in this matter. So I was watching that conference live on CNN, and I thought that it was European and America especially was overruling rest of the nation, because whenever other country actually who will actually impact by global warming, by the result of global warming, uh, they were trying to suppress their expression, because for example, I was watching a speech of president of Maldives. Maldives has very low sea level, is at very low sea level, and its area is reducing by a few centimeter every year. So in a few 50 or 100 meter, half of the Maldives will submerged into the water. And this is one of the example. There are lots of other country in Europe which are facing the same problem, but since they have technology and money, they are building a kind of dam or bridge to stop the water to enter into their nation, ocean water to enter into their nation. But it is a very temporary measure that cannot be benefit them for a longer period of time. So I was also reading that America has the most per capita carbon emission in the world, not United States of America especially. So that has the most per capita carbon emission, and that is equivalent to, I believe, person, 4 or 6 person in any Asian country, average Asian person, you can say. So America is almost 40 crore in population, and their collective carbon emission is equivalent to uh, almost China and India together. Because and that was the USA is the biggest culprit of global warming, and likewise European country, you can take example. They ever since revolution in industries happen, they contributed big amount of they contributed big amount of carbon dioxide into the environment. I mean, not carbon dioxide, I would say greenhouse gases instead. So that is actually causing the thing, this global warming actually, and we can see visible impact on our glaciers. In even in India, we can see the glacier are reducing. They are melting and reducing year on year, and likewise in Arctic, there are visible lakes formed in between the Arctic glacier, and Arctic is called as a ice desert. We have sand desert, Arctic and Antarctic is ice desert on our Earth. So there are visible formation of lakes which can be seen from the space, and it is actually, very, whatever we are doing right now will definitely impact our next generation. And like we are cursing, not cursing actually, we sometimes get upset what our ancestor did in the past, like they enslaved by Britishers and Mughals. We
What
actually
are the
some
what are the main reason actually for that global warming? As the temperature is increasing day by day. So,
Yeah, global warming. The main reason of global warming is greenhouse gases, and the main greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide. And actually, what it does is when carbon dioxide increase in the environment, it captures the sunlight into it, and it actually sunlight actually reflect from the earth into the space. So what carbon dioxide does is it actually capture the sunlight and increase the temperature of the place. So this
increase
is
the
what is
temperature of
of that area wherever the gas is more than from normal level. So in the last 100 years, the way we have exploited our natural resources and in the population increase, lots of and industrialization, everything, whatever we have been doing through technology has ruined our and uh, increase in number of cities. As a result, number of trees has drastically gone down. Cities and farming land. So the trees has been cut down in a big amount, and number of plantation is very less. So the number of trees has reduced, number of amount of carbon dioxide emission has increased. So these are actually increasing this effect exponentially. This is actually exponentially increasing the effect of global warming. And I was also reading somewhere that it is just a temporary impact.
so
That
carbon dioxide is released from
yes,
and as we are using air conditioner,
yeah,
so I think that is also the source of carbon dioxide. The releasing carbon dioxide.
yeah,
These are the main sources of carbon dioxide. As more and more vehicles are running on the roads,
yeah.
they are
Vehicle, yeah, industries, vehicle, and power plants, coal power plants. An aeroplane consume more petrol or fuel than a train. If we go by an aeroplane from Delhi to Mumbai and we go by a train which is running on diesel engine, the aeroplane will consume more fuel than diesel engine. But
so we should stop consuming fuel.
we cannot actually.
No, we can
Way
reduce. We can reduce.
we can reduce, and the solution is to find alternative of this fossil fuel, and yeah, find alternate of fossil fuel, and research and development has been happening by all the big companies, and they even developed few technologies which can actually help in reducing this carbon gas in our CO2 gas in our environment. Like you know, we country like Sweden and Denmark, they have planned to be free.
So how did you like that conversation? If you like that conversation or discussion in that video, please like that video and share that video for others. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I have already given my email ID, Skype ID here in that video and below that video. So you may contact me to improve your English or to polish up your English or grammar or whatever. So you may contact me. I am always here to help you. Thank you.